Gary Gill, Matthew Iyer, and Rich Wilson.
Okay, Ms. Nixon, you have Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Matthew, Chantel, and Richard.
Okay, Michelle Hogue, you have Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, Richard Wilson.
Gary Gill, Richard Wilson, and Matthew Iyer.
All righty, Ms. Hockerlander, you have Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, and Chantel Thurman.
All righty, Mr. Walker, you have Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
My names are Chantel Thurman, Richard Wilson, and Matthew Iyer.
All righty. All righty, Matthew Iyer moves forward. All righty, folks, we have a tie. We have a three-way tie between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson. Matthew Iyer will be moving forward to the next round. So we will need to re-vote just between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson. And this time we have 2 votes. Let's start with Ms. Bernicki.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
I have to think for a moment. We have 2 votes.
Yes.
Okay. Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman.
All righty, Scott Thomas, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Gary Gill and Richard Wilson.
All righty. Ms. Nixon, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Chantel, Richard. Richard Wilson.
I'm sorry, you said Richard Wilson? Okay.
She said Chantel.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. All right, Ms. Acklander, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Gary Gill, and Chantel Thurman.
Mr. Walker, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Chantel Thurman and Richard Wilson.
All righty.
Maybe we have one more council member to vote.
Oh,
Grand Council.
oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
I even skipped around my matrix here.
I did, I'm sorry, Michelle. You have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Gary Gill and Richard Wilson.
All right. Jody, you're gonna have to help me out because I've got scribbles all over the
I
place.
think we're actually, I think we're another tie again.
All
I
right.
think you guys all voted for the same piece of the position.
All right.
There's 2 instead of 3.
I'm sorry, what?
We have another tie between 2 candidates instead of 3 candidates.
Oh, I'm sorry, I miscounted them. 4.
Is that right?
Because I have Michelle Lee for. I think it's still 4, 4, and 4.
All right, we're gonna do this again.
Okay, I'm using O's this time instead of X's.
Thank you, Brad.
I'm getting concerned.
All right.
Recount.
Okay. If it's still a tie at this point, I would request the council let me make the decision on the last 2, but I'll let you folks decide. Consideration. All right. Ms. Bernicki, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
There you go. Chantel Thurman.
Chantel, right? Okay, Mr. Thomas, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Gary Gill, Richard Wilson.
All right, Ms. Nixon, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
Chantel and Richard.
Okay, Michelle Hogue, sorry about that earlier. You have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson. All right, Ms. Acklander, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson. Buckner, you have 2 votes between Gary Gill, Chantel Thurman, and Richard Wilson.
I think everyone voted the same way, so it's either to me or the mayor to decide what happens, so. I will move forward Gary Gill. Sorry, I'm counting my votes here. And Chantel Thurman.
Okay, well, you have a tie again between Chantel and Richard.
I have Matthew Iyer has 6, and then Gary Gill now has 5, and Chantel now has 4, and Richard Wilson now has 3.
Okay, my mistake, I must have. Okay, all right, so Matthew Iyer, Gary Gill, and Chantel, I look forward to seeing you on the 16th. Okay, we got it corrected? All right, at that time, since 2 of the 3 are in the room, council will actually interview each of you separately. The questions will be the same for each individual. We won't release the questions ahead of time. And I think it's 3 questions, is that right? The Mayor Pro Tem will lead that discussion. I will join the joining applicants in the conference room between the votes. At that point in time, after all the applicants have been interviewed, council will then go into executive session, discuss the merits of it, and then each council member, who's sitting council member, will have 1 vote to cast between the 3 candidates. At the end of that vote, I will swear in whoever the majority winner of that is, and they will join us at the podium for the end of the 16th meeting, moving forward until the end of the year. Just as an FYI, if you wish to remain as a council member, if you are selected between Gary and Chantel, the filing week is May 15th to the 19th. So if you are selected and wish to continue, I would suggest the following day that you go online and register to vote register for the position. We hope you vote, but register for the position at the upcoming election in November. All right, with that, do we have a motion to adjourn this evening?